Okay, I'm back. And the wheel is working again, thankfully. I do apologise for taking ages. But thankfully it's working. So we can do some practice programs. Oh dear. Cleared the wall. That's alright. I think gave Jackson another good penalty. Changing out another part on his car, but I think it was only 5th place. So it's not as bad as what it was in Brazil. But thankfully, we're back in action. The wheel is working again. I don't know why, but for some reason the feedback was very light and it wouldn't recalibrate properly, but now it's right again. I had to just change some force feedback settings about in the game. Now it's fully working again. Gonna get a tow off of Bortoletto. It's very kind of them. You're like running at the back of him though. Wish we did 22nd and a bit of a snap of oversteer, but I managed to catch it past the sphere. I don't think I've been on Vegas with the wheel before. I've done it controller and I'm okay at it. So it's seeming a lot better on wheel. Jackson goes P2. This is only practice, so he'll stay where he is in the order. Hope there isn't any mic delay because I watched back the stream from the other day and there's quite a lot of mic delay, especially when I was changing gear, because I would change gear and then you would hear the click of the paddle go about a second after. So hopefully I've managed to fix that. to lap 3 of this programme. Got Leclerc in front of us, who's probably on an out lap. Doesn't look as if he's pushing. No, he's not. Let us go right. Not willing to give his team's rivals a tow in the Constructors' Championship. As we lead in the Constructors, not by that many points, especially after what happened in Brazil. I think it's only about 30 odd points. Might be wrong though. That's the test complete. There isn't a sprint this weekend in Vegas, so I will be able to do all 3 practice sessions onto track acclimatization. But there is a sprint in Qatar, but that is the last sprint weekend of the season. But we're not in Qatar, we're in Vegas, and we're about to start the track acclimatization programme. Oh dear. Just clattering the wall. Let me just rewind. I couldn't see where I was going. Couldn't see where the gates were because of the driving line. It is what it is. On a bit of battery. And through the final corner to start another lap. Knocked that bollard over. Don't think it was me. Oh dear. DRS open.
Okay, test complete and a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable.
Let's see if I got 5 out of 5
Well
on that program as well. I did. Very good. And now on to qualifying pace. Just a single flying lap. See how fast we can go.
Okay, so looking at his quali, you should be using hot lap engine mode for most of the lap, not boost. It's going to work out quicker in the long run.
Oh dear. Let me just rewind. Pretend as if that didn't happen. Set sensor. I'm almost a second up already. Try and get a tour of Hulkenberg. This is complete. Get a nice tour of him and get past him. And over the line
Complete and a job well done. We
to
got some
complete the
excellent data
program.
to run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
And complete FP1. Which was a bit of a dramatic FP1.
Anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Okay. So Webber is top. Almost 2.5 seconds quicker than Max. And Jackson down in 8th after FP1. Interesting. We'll go to quick practice. Get this. In section. Anyway, then we'll skip over over to qualifying to try and get pole. Get decent points haul for R&D, which is good if we want to adapt the parts for next season.
Stand by to see cars at more than 210 miles an hour blasting their way down the strip. F1 has taken over. It's F1 Fever, Las Vegas.
So we're gonna have to cut through some traffic. It's nearly getting out of the way. Bit wide through there, but should be fine. Coming up on Hamilton. Purple sector 1. Decent middle sector. Battery all the way down the strip. And we do 133.2, which puts us quickest. Back to the garage. So we're quickest by 5/10 from Hamilton. Jackson's P8. Where's Max? He's on a flying lap currently. He's not set a time at the minute. Does 27.3 through the first sector. His time going to be through the middle sector. 30.7. And 18th, but let's see where this time puts him. So 133.8, that puts him P3. That puts Jackson down 11th. But he should still be safe. By probably about half a tenth. Yeah. Or half a second even. I'm going to reset my wheel quickly one last time because now the full feedback feels a bit too heavy. See if that changes anything. Oh, Jackson RP12. This guy's sitting through. Okay. So all three of the championship rivals are safe in Q1. I didn't check to see who was out. Do apologise for that. Please, on to Q2. Oh, it's done it again. Oh my god. Whoa dear. Oopsies. Okay, now it's back to working again. Something to do with the calibration. Hopefully it fixes itself next time I turn it off. A bit wide, but it should be alright. That's what I give Verstappen a toe. If that is Verstappen behind me. Oh, and there goes a bit of the front line. But we've got two purple sectors. That might affect our lap time on the front line. But we shall see. We head down the strip. Next is a 33.9. I now run the battery up to the line, and it's a 132.6. Even with the wing damage, I still went fastest. Oh dear. Right, let's get the repair time of that. Let's check. So Verstappen's 7th, Jackson's 10th. Norris will do another lap. Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Hamilton and Piastri are doing a lap. Tsunoda goes 11th fastest. What about Hülkenberg? I know a 31.2 through the middle sector goes 14th. Hamilton gets out of the bottom 6. Piastri goes only 15th. So Jackson will need to go again if he wants to go through, which I imagine he would. So currently Jackson, Tsunoda, Norris, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Piastri and Gasly are out. Gonna sim forward. Jackson was doing a lap. Where is he currently? So going down the strip. He's getting a tow from somebody. Gets to one of the Saubers and then gets to Hülkenberg. He's done a 30.9 through the middle sector, 27.4 through the first sector. Where does this put him then? P5. That keeps him safe. And Verstappen only goes 8th. That should still keep him safe. So, it looks like both McLarens are out. Tsunoda, Stroll, Norris, Piastri, Hülkenberg and Gasly. Oh dear. Max P8, Aiden P5 and Mark P1 by just over a second. Wowie wowie. This could be an interesting Q3 then. Anyway, onwards. Oh, I could get a wee cheeky toe off of Aiden. Gotta stay behind him actually. Okay, and behind our teammate to start the lap. Get some distance from him. It's not a purple sector one, but it's still decent. Don't know if anybody's set a lap yet. I think one of the Astons was about to. Alonso does a 33.8. Hamilton does a 33 dead. Get a tow off of our teammate Jackson. It's very nice of him. I'll do him a favour of giving him a tow now. That puts us P3, 5 tenths back on the Ferraris. P4 now. Gonna need to go again. Another set of softs. Here we go. So not behind Jackson this time. Not behind anyone by the looks of it. So we've got clean air. Yeah, everybody else is still in their garage. So currently Leclerc is on provisional pole. Let's try and take that away from him. And a bit of battery. Up to the line. Oh dear, and cars are coming out. Hamilton gets out of the way. Oh, and Antonelli's there. But he doesn't really block us. It's the purple sector 1. I might end up getting a toe of Jackson. Just a wee tiny one. Thank you very much. Run some battery up to the line again. 1.4 seconds up. And that is provisional pole. No one's beat. Well, everybody's starting a lap. Jackson goes P4. That is qualifying complete. Verstappen goes P3, splits the Ferraris.
Fantastic, you've got
And
pole position.
we are on pole.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll
So then,
we head into the Grand Prix.
we are on pole. Then it's Leclerc, then Verstappen P3, Hamilton, Jackson, but he's got a 5-place grid penalty. So he will start from P10, then Sainz, then Russell, then Alonso, then Albon, and then Antonelli P10. Interesting. onwards to the race. 18 laps of Las Vegas.
It's the entertainment capital of the world, and our entertainment tonight is high speeds down the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome along to the Vegas Grand Prix. Well, tonight we go racing around the bright lights of Las Vegas. 3.8 miles under the Nevada night sky and thousands of neon lights. There are landmarks everywhere you look, punctuating the 17 corners and 2 DRS zones. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Mark Webber yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Alonso, Albon, Antonelli, and Yuki Tsunoda, Stroll, Norris, Oscar Piastri, and Jackson.
Watch Jackson starting 14th.
Esteban Ocon,
That's odd.
Liam Lawson, Bortoletto, Doohan.
So I gave him a 5, not a 10.
Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Oh well.
Since I last worked with you, good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson, quitting while you're ahead, not spending too much on the slot machines and trying to get some decent sleep. That's my main 3 challenges here in Las Vegas, but what about the drivers?
Yeah, speaking about the on-track challenges, Crofty, enough about you and your challenge over the weekend. This track, you're on Monza downforce, don't forget. So every corner that comes your way, you've got way less grip than you're accustomed to in a Formula 1 car. So you've got to tread carefully, particularly around the higher speed content on the circuit.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
So hards to mediums. I'll take it. I don't mind that strategy. I don't mind it at all. Although these hards are going to be very annoying to warm up. So everybody else behind me is on mediums. How many people are on mediums actually? Oh Jesus, everybody from 2nd to 11th. Oh, I'm just so cooked. These tires will not warm up. No matter how many times I weave. You could put these tires in the lava and they won't warm up. Honestly. Ah, man. Well, this is going to be tricky for the first laps. Oh dear. No! Let me just rewind. There we go. Ah, boy. I am not gonna have a fun time for the first, I don't know, 5 laps, 6 laps. But enough complaining. Time to go racing as it's 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go, and it's not the best start I've had in my life. As Leclerc gets away well. We're going to try and go around his outside, and even with cold tyres we've managed to make that stick. And into the lead
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal
of
combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start
the
to
Las
see
Vegas Grand Prix. And we need to try and run away. And warm up the tyres.
the energy stored
Verstappen down to P4.
capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
So I wonder what's happened to him. Verstappen that down to P5. What is going on, man? We're battling for P5 at least with Alonso, and Russell now battling for P5 with Alonso.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
DRS is now enabled, but we have managed to clear Leclerc of that 1 second gap. It's now 1.5, or it was for a minute. It was. So this is going in our favour so far. Just need to expect those mediums to wear off soon.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Gap's now almost 2 seconds to Leclerc. And the two Ferraris, second and third, which will help their constructors' titles chances. And there's a bit of a mistake there at the chicane. Or not, it's not really a chicane, it's more just a left-hander. The two Ferraris within about a second of each other, and they've cleared Verstappen, who's under some pressure from Alonso, who's now got past the Red Bull, and also Sainz has got past him. We set the fastest lap ever,
Fastest lap of the race so far.
136.3. And the tyres are definitely warm now, maybe just a bit too warm. So we shall see. purple middle sector. Sainz and Verstappen fighting for P5. Or is Russell maybe being able to get the jump on Verstappen? Not too sure. Set. Yeah, another fastest lap, and we are absolutely running away with this race. At the minute, 2.6 seconds to Leclerc.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Two Ferraris are now right up next to each other. Sainz has got up to 4th ahead of Alonso. Hamilton and Leclerc now scrapping for P2. Oh dear, I was too busy looking at the mini-map. Just wondering what's happened to Verstappen. I think he's behind Alonso in P6. Now on lap 5 of 18. We're going to box on lap 9 to go on to the mediums till the end.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.2 seconds.
Whoa, 2 under where Aiden is. I think he might be in the points, but I'm not entirely sure. I think he's still where he is, stuck behind the 2 McLarens in 14th. And if it stays like that, it'll be Mark making the biggest gains in the championship battle with 2 races to go after this one. And I'm gonna do those 2 races. Oh dear. Because I do want to see how this championship battle will pan out. And there's a safety car
Safety car's been deployed.
and a red flag now.
Make sure you keep
What on earth has happened there?
Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready.
Should I go on? I think it'll put me on the mediums anyway.
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
Yeah. I'm happy with that strategy, and yeah, we're on mediums now.
Let's go.
So, I think that was a much better start, but we've gone deep through turn 1. I think it's Verstappen out. Let me have a look. No, he's not, he's just P7 and Jackson's P9, so is there somebody who's out? Maybe? No? No, nobody's out. Maybe it was just a bit of a traffic jam at one of the corners. So now we're going to have to try and make these mediums last to the end, which is no easy task, but we're going to have to try and make it work, because making a stop would be pretty silly. There's a problem with the engine. I think it might be the energy store. Oh no, it's the internal combustion engine. Okay, I think I've still got a couple of units of the internal combustion engine on Mark's car. I'm not too sure though. So Alonso gets past Russell and up into P4. DRS enabled once again with 10 laps to go on this one. And we are now, yet again, over 2 seconds clear, as everybody else is now on the hard and we've gone to the medium, so now we're going to be a lot quicker. And Alonso's actually caught up to the Ferraris and has got clear of Russell. Let's reset purple sector.
Use the overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
It's a decent middle sector as well. We're now over 3 seconds clear of Leclerc. And Alonso's gaining on Hamilton. He might even go for a move. And I think Jackson's now just got past Verstappen. I think Sainz is now created a bit of a train. Let's reset the fastest lap with a 1:35.1. As Alonso has now gone clear of Sainz by about 2 seconds. And he's within DRS of the two Ferraris.
Gap to your teammate behind.
And if he can get past any one of those two, that would be good for the constructors. Hamilton now moves up into P2, and the two Ferraris
Issue we're currently investigating.
battling for second place. I think Verstappen's lost another place.
I can confirm it's an issue with our engine, I'm afraid.
Oh no, you're joking. Oh, you're absolutely joking. Could that be terminal? Or is that just going to be something that we can manage to the end? It does seem as if we can manage it to the end, but we are down on power. I don't think it is terminal. At least I hope it's not. Still over 5 seconds clear of Leclerc.
Looks like the
We
problem's
were.
been fixed. Let's go.
Oh, okay, that's good. Phew. So we will not be retiring. Our 100% finish record in this season will go on, as Alonso now gets past Hamilton and up into P3. Oh dear, bit of a slide. But now he's lost about a second to Leclerc. But if Alonso can take off any point from the Ferraris, that would be good.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
That's good, as we have 8 laps to go. 7 actually, I think. Jackson's closing in on McLaren. I think he might have actually got past him. He has. And he's up another place. Which is good for him. Also good for the constructors. Hamilton's got back past Alonso. Russell and Sainz keep swapping places for P5. Alonso's got back past Hamilton. Oh dear, bit of a snap. Accidentally turn shifted to second. I didn't mean that. Oh dear. That was spin. But it should be fine. Sure the tyres will be a bit burnt out now. But they need to get to the end, so I need to just keep pushing. Luckily we didn't damage the car when we spun. Oh dear, the rears are not in the best shape.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
There are 4 laps to go. They're just gonna have to survive. Live with my punishment for a bit longer. Because I can't really nurse them to the end. Well, I can, but I would lose some time, but we're nearly 6.5 seconds to clear of Leclerc. With 3 laps to go, so Jackson's up to P5. How on earth? What a comeback. There's now 2 laps to go. Oh dear. Ah, we're gonna spin again. And damage the car.
Alright, so we've been looking...
Let me just rewind. And he's within a second of Alonso, so he could get P4. How? I'll come back from Jackson. If that's not a championship drive, then I don't know what is. Well, if he wins the championship. Anyway. That will definitely help Lamborghini's constructors' hopes. We will now come in the final corner and start the final lap.
Concentration and let's bring it home.
It's been a pretty commanding race apart from the red flag
0 seconds.
and the earlier spin. But apart from that, we have absolutely blitzed it here in Vegas. And Aiden Jackson will come back and he could yet still get P4. Is he going to go for it on Alonso? He is, and he's got the job done, but that might allow Alonso to get back on the strip. But we shall see. I think it may actually be clear of Alonso, but that doesn't matter at the moment, as we, as Mark Webber, are going to come round the final corner and win the Las Vegas Grand Prix and take the championship battle just that little bit further. Aiden Jackson gets driver of the day. I think that's deserved. From P14 to P4 or P5, I don't know. Both of the Ferraris getting on the podium.
Thrown the gauntlet down. The drivers are out there now. They realise that they are the target. They're the ones to beat. They've got the energy. They've got the momentum on their side.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So then, after that very fun race, Mark Webber gets his second win in a row. Jackson did get P4 in the end, from 14th on the grid. Two Ferraris finishing second and third. And Alonso and Sainz in the top 10. Norris from 12th, finishing P9. Verstappen from third on the grid, finished P8. And Tsunoda, Albon, Piastri, Ocon, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Antonelli from 9th, finishes 17th. Then Berman, then Doohan, then Bortoleto, then Lawson, and then Hadjar. And let's have a look at the standings. Oh, Antonelli got a 10-second penalty. That's maybe why he finished 17th. Oh, that's race director, don't want that. Standings. So then, Mark Webber moves up into second in the championship, only by a couple of points though, and is only 21 points behind his teammate Aiden Jackson, and Max Verstappen 34 points behind. Is still in the hunt for the championship. The two Ferraris and George Russell fighting for P4 in the championship. Piastri 20 points back on his teammate Lando Norris, who's 7th. The Ferrari closed the gap to 152 points in the Constructors' Championship, and we, as Lamborghini, move on to 697 points in the Constructors. We move on to Qatar. That was a loud achievement. Anyway, fan rating of 5. Yay, we got parts.
We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Development. Upgrades complete. Still some upgrades to adapt. There's still some upgrades to actually put on the car. Powertrain. I won't do that quite yet. I'll do this though. And research. So then some more upgrades unlocked to research. Unable to research those parts. Can I research this one? No. Can't research any more powertrain or durability. Let me go into facility improvements. I'll still have to wait for those to come through. Messages. Step, engine issues. Welcome back to HQ. I want to reassure you that we're already investigating the engine fault from the race. The team is focused on identifying the root cause and implementing measures to prevent it from happening again. We're committed to ensuring our cars perform at the best, and I'm confident we'll resolve this issue swiftly. Please let me know if you have any questions or need further updates. UK. Oh, I should also fix the cars. So then, ICE, that's going to be an extra part that we need to take on Webber's car, as well as the energy store. So you'll get a 10 place grid penalty for Qatar, but rest of it will be fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's all's fine, and that's fine. So Ollie Webber had to take parts on. Anyway, on to Qatar.
Boss, we've reached a major turning point for the team.
Okay. Congratulations, boss. We've hit another key milestone in our fan rating. Our growing reputation is drawing more attention and our fan base is expanding rapidly. Our title sponsors are delighted with our progress. Yay! Alex Bike. Anyway, moving on to the Qatar Grand Prix.
Since we've had some upgrades to our corporate facilities and, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget to use it.
Okay. May as well do that. Okay. Pack crew training, yes. I want that. Yes, I want that as well. Secondary sponsor team. Sure, do that. Okay, anyway, on to the Qatar Grand Prix. And we will be driving as Aiden Jackson. Oh dear. And this is a sprint weekend, so there will be only one practice session. So we'll try and get as many points as possible. But I will be back in a minute. I need to go and get a drink. Okay, I'm back. Apologise for going away, but can now go on. And I think if we have a good result in Qatar, then we might win the Constructors Not too sure though.
Qatar is still relatively new to the F1 calendar. Teams will be desperate, therefore, to get some good data here in free practice.
Okay, let's go and do a lap. I've never been around Qatar on a wheel. I've been on a control and I'm pretty rubbish at it, so let's see if I'm any better on the wheel. Do tend to get a bit disorientated around here. It's 1:26.5. It's a decent lap. Back to the garage then to do some practice programs. Who's this going slowly? It's so Berman. That's alright, he's out of the way. I think I can take that flat in 7th. I can definitely do that corner in 6th. And I'll get a toe off of Ocon, or a second. Definitely works a lot better. And 7th for the first part of the corner and 6th to the second part. So, and Leclerc fighting over track position for some reason. Get out my way. Go dive. There we go. Bit of air there from the Ferrari. Oh, and I'm back in contact with Leclerc. But that's the program complete. Anyway, on to fuel management next. Why does it go into 8th? No idea. Time for the Lyco, aka Lift and Coast. Don't know why he calls it Lyco, as if people know what that is. Except if you're an F1 fan. for the next test.
Job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
5 out of 5 that time.
Okay, you know I love a tyre management program, so I've got some changes to call out this year. Temperature now plays an even more important role in tyre wear, so keep checking tyre temps in your MFD and try to keep them green to look after them. Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Got 4 out of 5 on that one. That's alright.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
So 6/10 quicker than Hamilton in FP1. Webber finished in P3, Max P7, but he was on hard, so I suppose that makes sense. Anyway, 525 points from that FP1. And well, unfortunately I'm gonna have to cut it short because my headset's gonna die soon. So I do apologise for this stream being full of technical issues, but I will be back tomorrow to finish off the season and win the championship with one of the drivers in the team and win the constructors. So that is a wrap for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.